I still can't believe you're the same Jenny Hartley Pippa used to bring home from school.
Told you you changed. I haven't changed that much.
What about your music? Pippa tells me you're still studying.
Not formally. I play a bit at home, that's all.
I was just about to ask Jen for dinner. Is that okay?
Yes, you must.
Oh, I'd love to, but I've stayed too long as it is. I don't want Nana to worry.
Sure.
Thanks anyway.
Well, you're going to have to come to dinner one night while I'm home. I'm not taking no for an answer on that.
We'll work something out. Great afternoon. Bye, Mrs. Reynolds.
Bye, Jenny.
Bye. Sure.
I'm going to have another sherry. What about you?
Yeah, a small one.
Well, Jenny's certainly grown into a beautiful young woman.
Mm-hmm. Still letting her grandmother walk all over her, though.
Yes, well, she does have rather a strong personality, as I recall.
Soft-centered old bat doing her best to wreck Jenny's life, more like it.
Well, surely Jenny's old enough to stand up to her.
Come on, Anne. Haven't you ever heard of emotional blackmail? Just because I have the sense to cut the umbilical cord doesn't mean everyone can. Besides, you're a pussycat compared to old Mrs. Hartley.
Oh, not such a pussycat. I'm going to let you stay here without earning a keep. You can help me with dinner.
What? You'd let a qualified designer peel vegetables? Have you no shame?
No. Hello, Anne Reynolds. Yes, just a moment. International for you.
Thanks. Hello? Oh, hello. Starting to think you'd forgotten me. I'm fine. How's everything over there? Yeah.
I don't know what it is, whether it's the food or just being there in the city itself. But there's something about having breakfast in Paris, even if it's just croissant and coffee, there's pure magic. What and coffee? Croissant. You know, those little buns that you bake fresh for breakfast?
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't you just love fresh bread? You know, when I was growing up, we lived down the road from a bakery, and I'd go mad some nights when the wind was blowing our way.
Hey, yeah, I know what you mean. We used to live next door to a gym where all these boxers and wrestlers would work out, and the smell of the sweat and the liniment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gee, shut up! Had you really live in Paris?
For a while. But Arnie and I used to fly there in our private jet, just to have a meal in one of our most favourite restaurants.
Your own jet plane?
Well, it was quite small.
Oh, boy, I bet you miss it now, eh?
I don't mind, as long as I can keep in contact with Arnie and some of my closer friends. And the phone makes quite sure of that.
I hardly think they'll let you do that, dear. Phone call's a bit of a luxury in here, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I had to insist on a private phone.
What?
a phone?
In your cell?
Great chance you got. Reckon I can still hear 'em laughing now.
On the contrary, I expect it to be installed immediately.
You serious?
Yes. Of course, there's quite a bit of resistance at first, but a little pressure in the right areas soon overcame that.
Won't do you any good. They'll be listening into every word you say.
I realise that. I'm not stupid. There are ways of phrasing things so that only the right people can understand what you say.
Wow, secret codes, just like in the movies.
Yes, Nora.
Oh, how are you, love? All right now?
A lot better than all right.
Hey, what happened to you? You look as though you've been paroled or something.
A lot better than that, too. The one thing I've always wanted, more than anything, for the past 20 years. I finally got myself pregnant.
Nora?
I don't know what they expect me to do. I never committed a real crime in my life. Don't know where to start. I suppose I'm gonna spend the rest of my days stuck out here away from my friends. How would you like it? How would you like it if they told you you couldn't see your friends anymore? The person might as well be dead.
How's it going, Granny? You want a chip?
No, Tara, I just be savage. Except the seagulls got most of it.
Yeah, I saw that. Hey, you got to keep your strength up. Otherwise you might be joining your mates down at the funeral party.
It's not a very nice thing to say, is it?
Only so I'm concerned for your health and safety, sweetheart. Got to look after our senior cits, you know.
You're going to a party.
What do you mean?
You know, fancy dress.
Nah, this is me best. Got a job interview, see?
Get on with it, Phil.
What job are you after?
Brain surgeon.
Oh, God, you're having me on.
I'm going.
Oh, all right. You just been down the post office then?
No, why?
Well, isn't that what you old birds get up to? Down the bank, cash the pension cheque, then off to the bingo?
No, not me, no.
Oh, you saving yours up for a rainy day, eh?
No, money's the least of my problems.
Oh, God! Look at that big storm cloud up there. Oh, sorry, Granny!
Cheeky little bugger!
Just a joke,
I may be old, but I'm no fool. You're nothing but a little thief. Little thief. You might be the very person I'm looking for.
Get off me! I can't hardly breathe, you old bat!
If you want to make some real money, I think I've got just the deal for you.
I appreciate what you did before. Not saying anything about those signatures. I owe you a favour.
Oh, officers should stick together. A lot of people would like to see us fighting amongst ourselves.
Yes.
Not just the prisoners either. Sometimes the politics in this place make me sick.
I know what you mean. One thing, though. The governor's finally decided to tighten up security. It's got to be a change for the better.
It's as far as it goes.
How do you mean?
Well, the likes of Desmond and Kelly. Can't see it making any difference to them. They'll still find a way to get around the rules as long as they know there's no comeback. You see, the governor's idea of being strict is to put them into solitary for a day or two. They're laughing at us.
Yes, I know. You must be quite angry about the way they tried to frame you.
Quite angry.
If it was me, I can tell you I'd be wanting to pay them back.
As a matter of fact, I have been thinking along those lines. But the governor's expecting it, and she's watching like a hawk. I could still do it, though. Do a proper job on the both of them. Get rid of them once and for all. All I'd need would be the help of another officer.
Say someone was willing to help. Do you have any ideas?
Oh, yes. I have ideas.
What do you say we have a drink tonight, and you can tell me what they are?
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses